will put him 20 points in front. Well, slight misjudgment. A little bit closer to the cushion than he would have liked. But cued it nicely. But he wants it to stop short of that cushion. Well, it may just be okay. He'd like to have been on the green in a way that he could play for that red that's next to the yellow. Not certain he can now. And the pink's missable. Oh, but good solid pot, and I would suggest now that that was the key shot to this frame and match.
47.
Doesn't look as though it's going to be for Judd Trump this year's Masters. Funnily enough, he was saying all week that just recently he's been getting 55 good starts in matches, and it does make a lot of difference 56 to get a good start. Puts pressure on your opponent, but it was Neil Robertson who got off to the better start in this match today. But I'm going to hand it to the Australian.
63.
He's played really well. And just this red that's lying next to the yellow, and it'll mean Judd Trump will need snookers. And there you go. You've got to sit there and suffer that. Yeah, that's how much it meant to him. Of course, he's taken a few beatings off Judd recently, hasn't he, Stephen?
Yeah, and obviously Judd's been getting all the publicity for the right reasons lately, and he's become a target.
Yeah, well, he got a heavy contact, but it won't matter because that's end of frame. I think Judd is coming back to the table, 49 points behind, but only 35 remaining. He doesn't want the red to go over the corner unless he covers it with the black, which he's done. So he's given it a shot, so to speak. But tall order. 4 snookers required. You see it, 49 ahead, Neil Robertson, 35 remaining. Oh, there's one snooker.
Foul. Judd Trump full.
Well, you got the snooker, but knocking the pink near the black like that certainly helps if he's going to get the 3 snookers he requires. Oh, that's a good bump. Is it going in? Got to try and keep this red on the table as Judd, and safe, of course. No value in potting it. Well, and that blue's gone now into a nice position for snookers as well, so the colours are there if he gets the opportunity to get snookers. Still 3 needed though. Oh, is there a gap there? He's not got it safe, and if this goes in, that will be the handshake time. Yeah, just not performed as he had done, as I say, so far this season, for whatever reason. And in goes the red, so that will dot the I's and cross the T's as far as this match is concerned. Neil Robertson is in the final. And every credit to him, as I say, Judd just off the pace, didn't get the start probably he would have liked. But every credit to Neil Robertson, who's now turning on a little bit of style of his own.
5.
Well, that's it.
5. Frame of match.
And Judd congratulates Neil Robertson. Judd Trump very disappointed, but look at the delight on Neil Robertson's face. He said, I've got him one back on him. And he's in the final tomorrow. He runs out a good winner at 6 frames to 3.
Congratulations to Neil Robertson. He talked yesterday in the studio about exacting revenge on Judd Trump, and he's exacted a fair chunk of that today, John and Steve. I would imagine very satisfying for him.
Do you think it means a lot to him? Absolutely pumped near the end, and quite right too as well. I thought that was an absolute consummate all-round match play performance. Missed the one red in the centre pocket is the only thing you can talk about and change momentum for a few frames, but as an actual match play display, that was top class. And
Judd Trump's hopes of the Triple Crown in one season are now history.
Yes, and the way Judd Trump plays the game, he's going to have games like that, he's going to have matches like that, but he adds a sparkle to every tournament he plays at the moment, so I think he should continue to play in that style. He'll win a few.
Just overall, rate that performance from Neil Robertson today.
I think the best way I can put it is, I've seen him play better, but I've not seen him compete better, and I can't say any more than that. I thought he was superb. Well done, pal.
Congratulations.
Excellent.
Well played, Neil.
Well done.
Well, I think we got a fair indication of what that meant to you. Revenge? Happy?
No, I don't think like that at all. He's just he's got a couple of mates that always come with him, and they're cheering out good shot when he's fluking balls or getting away with that. And if the general public are doing that, then I don't mind. But these are kind of guys that always say hello to me in the players' lounge, and then when they go out there, you know, a lot of brave people, you know, to hide behind 1,500 people. But snooker is a sport that I put up there with golf, and I don't really appreciate that kind of behaviour, and if anything, it made me play better. So, you know,
you used it as an incentive, clearly.
Yeah, it's just you know,
if you hear a voice, or you know,
yeah,
it's annoying,
it's right.
isn't it?
If somebody's like really nice to you, you know, wanting to do well, and then you know, they're sort of cheering when he's fluking balls and stuff like that, you know, to try and get to me. So it's just a little bit disappointing because you know, Judd's a fantastic lad, and you know, he's sort of nothing like those guys, really.
Just tell us a little bit about your performance, because we were marvelling at how composed and how focused and controlled you looked. What was the game plan from the start, and were you happy about the way you carried it through?
I just tried to make the score respectable when I was playing with a new tip. Yeah. I just thought, I mean, just try and you know, just try and adapt to the conditions, because you can only. Doesn't matter how much practice you do with a brand new tip on a practice table. When you go out there, you play on and it was a brand new cloth today as well, which I didn't know.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, oh no. But Phil Mumford put on a brilliant tip for me, and you know, so yeah, I thought I played really well to go 3-1 up, and yeah, it was interesting because he kept going for him. He was missing, you know, all the long ones, and they weren't going in. And yeah, when you put him under pressure, you know, he won't change his game. He'll keep doing it, and you know. Yeah, I thought I played really good match play snooker, and I scored well in the balls too.
At 5-1 up, the only big mistake you made was that misread to the middle, and
yeah,
it looked like it was going to make you pay for it a bit.
Yeah, I could have just potted it and played for the pink, but the pink would have covered 3 reds. And I tried to screw back and avoid cannoning another red, and I just took my eye off the pot a little bit for position. And you know, if you do that, I mean, Judd, you know, you see how quickly he won the next 2 frames there, and yeah, he had a good chance there too. So yeah, thankfully he missed a couple today, and yeah, but very happy to win, obviously.
Looking ahead, terrific record in finals, 6 out of 6 in major events. You've got to take a huge amount of confidence from that record.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully I can keep my run going. I'll be playing two absolute sort of greats of the game in Sean Murphy and John Higgins. Both UK and world champion. John's won everything there is in the game. So he's at the stage of his career where he wants to sort of make the most of these sort of opportunities when he's making the later stages. So other opponents, it's going to be a huge battle, that's for sure. Well, you're going home, I believe, back home to Cambridge tonight to rest and recuperate and get ready for this final. Yeah, Neil, we'll see you tomorrow. Very well played indeed today. It's been a pleasure to watch you, and it was a great match indeed. Well, that was a fantastic match for the first of our semi-finals.